Well, as we said, Van Nistelrooy has just 2 games left in interim charge before Amorim joins. Joining us now, our chief reporter, Kaveh Solhekol. Kaveh, I said this to Sue Smith, so I'll ask you the same question. Has expectation after last night gone through the roof at Old Trafford in a game they didn't even play in?
Well, look, I think expectations are always very, very high at Manchester United. But I think the vast majority of United supporters are realistic about where the club is at the moment. They also know that Ruben Amorim has a very, very big job on his hands. So, yes, any of those United fans who watched the game last night will have been pleased with what they saw, especially in the second half. But I don't think too many of them will be getting carried away. I think they would have been very impressed, actually, with the way Amorim has conducted himself over the past couple of weeks, because this has been a difficult situation for him, but he's been the perfect gentleman. And I think you saw the extraordinary bond he has with his players last night at the end of the game. Those were very emotional scenes for him, his final home game as sporting manager. And also the bond he has with the supporters, because some supporters were unhappy that he was leaving during the season. But I think they have come round to his way of thinking. They know that this is an incredible opportunity for him. And you saw that at the end, the way they were applauding him and how emotional he got as well. So, look, let's not get carried away. This is somebody who's only been a manager for something like 5 years. But so far, so good. Every challenge that he's faced, he's risen to. But of course, the size of the challenge at Old Trafford is going to be much bigger than anything he has so far faced. But I think the people in power at United are quietly confident that they've got the right man for the job. And my personal opinion is he's the best man who they possibly could have got at the moment.
Interesting you say the sporting fans applauded him, probably still on side after what was a fantastic win for them. Will they still be on side if come the January transfer window he nicks their star striker?
Well, I think we've got to be fair to Ruben Amorim because obviously he knows what a great striker Viktor Gyokeres is. But I don't see Amorim pushing for Manchester United to sign him in January. I think he spoke about Gyokeres after the game last night and he made it clear that he's got too much respect for Sporting to try and go back to Lisbon and sign Gyokeres to take him to Old Trafford in January. I don't think United have got the finances to be able to do that kind of deal in January either. Gyokeres has got a €100 million release clause. That's about £80 million. I think Sporting would probably let him go for a little bit less than that. I don't think they would stand in his way if a really, really big major European club came in for him. But you don't need me to tell you that a lot of clubs have been looking at him. This is a guy who really reignited his career when he moved to Coventry, had a brilliant season in the Championship, went to Sporting, has got an incredible scoring record. I think he's a top scorer in Europe so far this season. So, yes, of course, he's going to be linked with clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United. But I don't see him leaving in January. Remember, Sporting are top of the league. They're going for the title again. They're also second in the Champions League table as well. So I don't see him leaving in January, but maybe next summer. I'm pretty sure he would do very well at most top Premier League sides. And I think there's going to be a lot of competition for his signature. But let's respect Sporting because he's got a contract at Sporting. They've just lost their manager. Let's not talk Viktor Gyokeres out of the club just yet.
Oh, a lot of respect for Sporting. Kaveh Solhekol, our chief reporter.